is Element Quattro. We are playing Kingdoms of Amalur, Reckoning. Often overlooked RPG from, I believe, around 2012. And I remember the year that it came out because, well, it came out the year that another game came out, and that other game totally destroyed this one. Alright, so we're going to start a new game. We're going to play on normal, because I ain't no casual, but I ain't crazy either. Hey guys, this is Element Quattro coming into you from the future, where I am editing this video and realizing that the microphone I used when I recorded this was on its last legs. And I just want to apologize. There's nothing I can really do about the audio quality at this point, but I can promise you that an episode or two in, it gets much better because I got a much better microphone at this point. Well, I mean, not much better, but you can hear it, and it doesn't sound like I'm talking into a potato from across the hall. Alright? So, sit tight. You can still hear what I'm saying. And it's not like I'm that funny at all. Anyways, so you're not missing that much. But just keep watching. This game is awesome, very underrated. And, yeah, just enjoy. Alright.
From the beginning, we were wrong. And only now, well into the second decade of the conflict, have we begun to understand the mistakes we have made.
As great as this game is, the opening cinematic with all the talking and stuff,
perhaps we should have foreseen
it has some of it has just about every cliche in a high fantasy.
Might awaken. A force powerful enough to twist even the eternal and immutable Fae focus. But Gadflow, the new king of the Winter Court, surprised us all. Singular among his people, he was all that other Fae were not. Aggressive, ambitious, visionary. He had power like none we had ever seen, terrible and deadly. Gadflow and his followers, the Tuatha Deon, believed that a new god was to be born in the east, beneath Gadflow's crystalline fortress of Amathen. In the name of that god, they marched to war against the young races of Amalur. Against a mortal army, no matter the power of their god, we might have been victorious. But the Fae are creatures of magic, not bound by the laws of life and death. Each Tuatha fallen on the battlefield would soon rise again, for the Fae do not know death as we do. How could we stand against such a force? For 10 years the war raged. For 10 years the armies of Men and Alpha fought and died. But as our numbers dwindled, we knew that it was only a matter of time.
But
our fate had been written. At least that's what we believed. Until you died.
And then the war was ours. That's a nice sword just leaving that guy's back. Boy, bet you a pretty penny. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not me. It's a nice iPhone though. Oh, it's cards. Title card.
What do you think this one is then? Alpha? Garan? Could even be a Jotun. Always a surprise, eh, Garan?
Eyes on the job, boy. Don't matter what it is. Dead's dead. And be thankful for that. All we've seen. Go on and pull back the sheet, though. It'll need to be in our report, one way or the other.
Well, well, well. What am I? Alright, choose gender. Is there any... I mean, there's no... It's just aesthetic differences, right? I go female. I don't think I've played it female in this game before. I've only had one actual playthrough. And I'm pretty sure I was one of the human races. Magic and diplomacy. I do like diplomacy in these games. If I can talk my way out of a problem, I will do it. Actually, in RPGs like this, I always end up playing the same character because I just love the type of character. I always end up playing like the Doc Holliday type, smooth talking pistolero, you know. But you know, the guy that's like sweet talking you while he's got the pistol pointed at you under the table, that kind of guy. But let's go with that. Let's go with somebody that's got a little bit of charisma to him. Self-sufficiency, I like the sound of that. Goddess of fate, magic, and luck. See, it'd be kind of weird, considering where the story goes, to pick the goddess of fate. Goddess of love, goddess of wisdom, mischief. Let's go fate. As I've said before, what's life without a little whimsy? Alright. I always figure if I'm playing a female character in games like this, when I'm either streaming or recording, people are going to learn too much about me. They're going to be like, oh, that's what he finds attractive. And it's be like, no, that's what I find cool looking. Maybe I think she looks like a badass, and I want to play as a badass. That's kind of badass. But it's a little too badass. It's kind of off-putting. Like, I want to look like I'm approachable, not like I'm gonna like pull a knife out of my boot or whatever and like stab you. This one kind of looks like. I'm gonna go with this one, but I'm gonna change things up a little bit. I like the darker skin tone. It's kind of cool looking. And I might go with white hair. I like eyes that are kind of striking. I like that, yeah. Alright. Lipstick color. Cool. What? Okay, we're gonna pretend I didn't do that because we're gonna pretend I'm not an idiot. Because that's what I'm role-playing right now. I'm role-playing not an idiot. Just the color, cool. That's pretty much everything it's doing. Okay, hairstyle. That's pretty cool. Like I said, I want her to be approachable. It's the whole point of diplomacy. Like, I wouldn't imagine she's actually too diplomatic if she's got that badass mohawk. I mean, she'd have to be really diplomatic. I like the white hair. Eyebrow color. Well, I mean, you're either gonna look like you dye your eyebrow. You don't want to look like you dye your eyebrows. That's weird. I mean, you could just draw them on, I suppose. Alright, is she gonna have a tattoo? Tattoo. Nah. And you know what? I'm not a prude. Like, I'm not the kind of guy that's like, oh, facial jewelry, that's gross. No, but it's just not practical in battle, because if you were fighting her and she was like trying to attack you, what's the first thing you're gonna grab? You're gonna grab the jewelry off her face and you're gonna rip it and it's gonna hurt. And I just couldn't imagine that. I mean, I guess you could say, you know, they probably pull her hair too, but her hair's not gonna rip a big gash in her lip or whatever. So, I kinda like this. She looks badass, intense. Let's go with this.
Looks like one of the Dockhofar women. Held up pretty good too. All right then, make sure it goes into the report. You know he'll want all the details.
Amazing how well the body held up.
Good skin regimen.
Better than I've seen.
I'm just
better
glad
than
it's
you've
not moving. Must have been born under a lucky star, this one.
Anything else we need?
Are you saying she's lucky
Unless
to be
you'd like
dead?
to name her, I think we're done. Put her with the others.
Well, at some point I'm gonna need to name her. I'm thinking Cuatrina. Just to, like, be consistent. Right? I mean, it's totally consistent. It's not because I'm not, you know, very creative. I mean, it's totally because I'm not very creative. I'm calling it consistency.
Well, that's it for you then. Better luck next time.
Bye, Jim Cummings. Alright, boys, into the pile. Oh my god, this is at least the third worst place I've woken up. Come on, guys, we've all had one of those nights. Pub crawl. Done real bad. Maybe you shouldn't have hit that last pub. I mean, I'm sure this is sanitary, you know. I mean, who wouldn't trust a bunch of dwarves with a gross pile of bodies under their laboratory? Alright. This is a stink that's just not gonna wash off. Gross. I've got no weapons. I'm not bothering anybody. If this was Dark Souls, I'd be attacked by some kind of weird amalgamation of body parts or something. I do not want that to happen. Disposal notes. Blah, 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 blah. If you guys want to read it, you got a pause button. I'm just guessing it's telling them to dispose of these guys. Ooh, what's up here? Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, a skeleton. A skeleton that looks like he's just had enough of his job. It's like, oh, what am I doing with my life? What am I doing here? I should go back to night school. So busy talking, I'm not even 100% sure what I picked up from that skeleton. So let's see what I picked up from that skeleton. Well, so the first one I got a rusty longsword. That's cool. Nope. Still got my gross dead pile of clothes. Well,
They're all over. Run!
find the halflings!
Children of dust!
Find the halflings! This is the worst time to not have shoes.
Stay away!
I've dealt with the RUSs at least.
Help! Anybody!
I'd like to. I don't even have shoes, buddy.
You! Up there! Please help me! Please!
Don't worry, Jim Cummings. I'm coming. I could take some battered armor. It's better than a tattered shirt.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. If you hadn't come a long way. I've seen you before. On the slab. You were dead. It
Yeah.
worked.
Yeah, you're
By
the reason I woke up in a
atonement
pile of
worked.
corpses.
You're alive.
I'm not dead.
No, clearly not
I mean,
anymore.
well,
But you were. The well of souls
If I'm
remade
asking the
your
question, I'm
body.
probably not, right?
We thought you were another failure. But the well restored your soul to your body, and it worked. We must get you to Professor Hughes right away. He'll have questions for you.
I have questions for him. Why is he running a lab with a corpse pile under it? I mean, I guess, like, they were tests that had failed, but
Professor Formerus Hughes.
could you
Well
at
of
least
Souls
burn them?
is his life's work. The two
Not
Tuatha
just
are coming
leave 'em
into
there?
the lower levels.
Gross.
If we hurry, we should be able to beat them to the top. Take these. They'll help keep you safe long enough to get to Hughes. Now, let's get going!
I mean, there's no way the FDA is going to approve of your Lazarus pit, or Well of Souls, or whatever you're calling it.
Let me get this done.
That's gross.
We can be on our way.
Yeah, well, yeah, we could.
Right this way.
Or
You go first.
I could eat some of these things. See? If I had just gone with you, I still wouldn't have any shoes. And now, I've got some awesome shoes. And pants that haven't been in a pile of corpses. They've only been on one corpse. Alright, here we go.
This is what they're after. Our greatest invention. The Well of Souls. Imagine an end to war. An end to death.
Imagine an end. I'm gonna blow it up, dude. Well, there goes our end to death. Good job. You guys had one job. Not let them blow up the Eternal Life Machine. And look what you just did. Now they've completely blown up our Eternal Life Machine. Ooh, what's down here? Looks like a treasure. Like that.
We're in one of the
Something
storerooms.
tells me this cave's not
See if you can
entirely
find anything
stable.
useful.
Yeah, it sounds like that makes me think it's not entirely stable.
Wait.
Yes, yes, I'll equip the kite shield. Calm down. Kite shields are dumb anyways. The
Do you
talisman
hear
is
something?
cooler.
for Tuatha!
I've always wondered with this game if it picks the name Tuatha because it's like a subtle reference to the Willow movie Willow. Because Tuatha is one of the words he uses. It's one of the magic words he uses to bring Rizal back and turn her back into a lady.
Archers up ahead. Best shoot them before they see us.
I don't think that's a thing anymore. Do I have a bow? I don't think I have a bow, bro. I'm just gonna run. Did he give me a bow? He did. Very cool. How do I use it? Ow. Ow.
Go!
You know, this sword is a lot more dangerous than they make it out to be. Could you imagine getting cut with that thing? How bad of a case of tetanus you'd get? It should do at least 5 or 6 poison damage. Can I pick up their sword? I remember, I don't understand that kind of video game logic.
If you catch an enemy unaware, their speed more than makes up for their size.
Yeah, that's what they all say, dude, but as a lady, I can tell you, it's not entirely true.
More up ahead. If you can
I mean, I'm not a lady, I was speaking to our friend Cuatrina here.
be able to finish them quickly and quietly.
Okay, I don't do anything quickly and quietly, buddy. Bam! Subtlety is not my strong point. Most of it's like getting close and hit him with the sword. See, I mean, did I get injured? Yeah. Was there a better way to do that? Sure. But was that a lot more fun? Yes, it was. Alright, here we go. Open the door.
Cave blossoms only respond in the presence of magic. Perhaps there is more to you than it seems.
Yeah, Docklefar are magic creatures. Right? That's not an unusual thing. Literally said in the character creation that these guys are proficient with magic. So spider problem. No one said anything about a spider problem. Alright, let's go. Oh, crap. What's here? What do we have here? Worn hand wraps. Sure, why not? Getting all the hand. Oh, good. Go! Go! We are no match for Sting! He's gonna make me use it anyways. I remember this part. I gotta burn through a
Completely
bunch of
covered the
webs.
tunnel. Maybe you can use that staff to burn a path through. Not more spiders. Burn them! Burn them!
Sting! Let me just reach into a spider sack here. You know what? I have standards, and I'm not wearing shoes I pulled out of a spider sack. Nope. Nope, not gonna do it. That's gross. And I don't like how that egg opened like the one from freaking Alien. Ay, ay, ay. Exterminators up in this piece. This is gross. This is unacceptable for a laboratory. I mean, I don't think eaten by giant spiders should be covered in like
Hurry, get out of here! Twatha bastard! Wait, you're not one of them.
workman's comp. You know? It's like,
Get alive!
oh, I got my leg bitten off by a giant
That's
spider.
what I
and all.
intend to
That's
find
just,
out.
that is
She
a
came out
hostile,
of the
that is a
well.
poor work
What?
environment.
Better get inside to see the old man. Quick, before those Twatha make another push. This is where we part ways. Take whatever
Why
you
didn't
want
the
from this
Twatha have to
armor.
deal with the
We
spiders?
might have a few things that would fit you. Just make sure you get your shoes. We can hold off the Tuatha here.
Oh yeah, I bet you can.
I suppose these might be able to
Oh
help.
sure, buddy.
If the Tuatha realize what you are, you'll need them.
Yeah, we're gonna find out just how well you can hold off the
I'll
Tuatha
see
here.
you on the outside, if fate wills it. Ah, plate armor. Nothing protects quite like layers of impervious metal.
Nah.
Oh. Leather armor is thin, but will give you the speed to reach an enemy's boat.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna equip the daggers as my secondary weapon. And we're gonna have the staff as my main weapon. Cool. What else we got?
Cloth frees your body and mind.
Use robes.
That's why I made
I'll
this
take the
prefer it.
potions. So I'm gonna do a mix of rogue and sorcerer, and we're gonna see how well that goes. All right. Sorry, just had to check something. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Indy. Don't look at it, Marion. Keep your eyes shut. Well, that was a quick loading screen. I almost put my controller on my knee.
You've made it, and look at you, even with all you've been through. The Tuatha, your return from the dead. Please forgive me, you must be terribly confused by all of this. I am Fomerus Hughes, and this is my laboratory at Alistar. Everything you see here is dedicated to one thing, the Well of Souls, the pursuit of immortality. And you're my first success.
Yeah, and the last
We
one,
only
because they
had
just
the
blew it up.
time. There's so much we might learn from one another. Too much to explain right now. The Tuatha have come to stop my work, but I don't believe they know about
Well,
you.
they did
Not
stop your
yet.
work, dude. Hence
What's
the
important is getting you out
blew
of
it
here
up
safely.
part.
You're the only proof of what we've achieved here. I may not be able to save the well, but I can ensure that its only success is safe.
Yeah, well, I mean, not, how much of a success am I yet? I'm wearing hand-me-down armor.
But it's most important that you stay safe. It's just that you're
beautiful, I know.
fascinating, simply
Well,
astounding. I'm not certain what's caused it, but somehow... yes, as I was saying, I'm not sure what... Perhaps I should go see.
Sir! Sir! Mr. Hughes! The dwarf have reached the lab! They're inside the lab!
Oh, good job holding him off, buddy.
No! We've got to get you out of here now! Quickly!
Oh, we can hold him off here.
Follow the path to the town of Gore.
Man, since you weren't even
Find
there.
Agatha. He's a friend, and he may be able to help. No matter what else, stay alive!
Stay alive. I'll try. You know, technically I've already failed at that once. Gotta run, gotta run, gotta run. Gotta run. Help, help, help. Alright, go, getting out of the Well of Souls. You know, this might be the first time I've ever heard of a Well of Souls being used for good purposes. Ow, ow. Ha. Have either of you guys had anything on you? No, there's a dead gnome. I don't know if it's got anything on him either. Yep.
Get moving, you crook! Tear it!
Oh crap. Oh crap. This is the part I remember. As far as first bosses go, this one's actually decently difficult. So, let's go ahead and take him while I can get here. Might as well just use that one, right? Alright. Oh no, oh no. Yeah, yeah. See ya. Later. Ow. Because they don't give you weapons that are effective against the mobs. Look at everything I'm hitting them with. Resist it, resist it, resist it. Take that. I don't know what's scarier, that he's running at me with a club, or that he's running at me with a club while he's on fire. Trying to see was counterproductive for me. There we go. Yeah! Right in the face! Boom. Headshot. Squire's ring, what's that? Just check out this ring I just pulled from your guts here. Simple band of copper imbued with magic. Better than nothing. And yeah, I'll just be leaving now. See ya. What a beautiful day to... what a beautiful day to leave. And yea, did Cuatrina venture forth to begin her adventure, and she encountered many hardships on the way, until she became queen by her own hand, and wore the crown atop a troubled brow. But that is another story.